go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Yeah, hold on.
We were sparring the other day.
Yep.
I was like, I already know what you're gonna throw, bro. Like,
Yeah, before you throw it.
yeah, like you can't hit me.
Yeah.
I'm faster than you, and I'm a heavyweight.
He's really fast, and it's Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports, with South Florida's very own Lorenzo Medina. You know,
South Florida's best.
he's telling you guys. So Lorenzo, been a little bit of time since we had you on the channel, but I wanted to kind of catch up because now, last time I talked to you, you was like just winning the nationals. You was like a boy. Now you're like you got some scruff going on.
Just a little bit.
You know, you're over here the sparring pros, top pros too. You're 3-0, huh? 3-0, 3 knockouts.
Gonna be 3-0 next week.
2-0, 2 knockouts. Going on 3-0, 3 knockouts next week. So just what's it been like? You know, that journey as a professional so far.
It's been a pretty easy transition, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've always had that pro style. Like my nationals, I'm on my back foot moving, popping the jab. Like I never had to fight like an amateur, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like with a lot of these amateurs, they get stuck in that style, and then it's hard for them to transition to the pros, you know, easily. So that was a good thing that I was able to do. Like I got ready for national sparring pros, and that's what it's about, you know. Gotta get ready for the pros. Can't stay in the amateurs forever.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know, you're not even 18 yet. You're doing so much at a young age. It's like, because I remember when I was 18, I wasn't doing anything cool like that at 18. So I wanted to ask, man. So you just cite some of the names. I know you sparred today. You sparred Hot Rod.
Yeah.
You mentioned sparring Ivan Disco. Who else you been in the ring with?
I helped Luis Ortiz get ready for that Andy Ruiz fight a little bit. I worked with Carlos Negron, Lawrence Okolie.
Okolie, yeah.
Brandon Glanton.
Yeah.
Sparred with him.
They might be fighting each other soon. Yeah, them two. Okolie and Glanton.
Yeah. Man, just a lot of, you know, I forgot his name. The African heavyweight, 21-1.
I don't even know his name. I can't even pronounce his name if I try.
Anu Riyadh, something like that.
Him.
He was an Olympian too. Ivan Ditchko was an Olympian. Carlos Negron was too. Like, that's what's gonna make you good.
Yeah.
Even though like sometimes when these sparrings don't go my way, and I'm okay to say it, you know. But that's what's gonna make you better, you know.
Keep you sharp. Keep you on the up and up.
Just the fact that I can perform with these guys at my age says a lot.
Well, I know your nickname's the Giant Killer, right?
Yeah.
They call you the Giant Killer, and you know, like about maybe like a couple months ago, you're still a slick guy. I know you being slick is a part of your style, but it seems like now you're really starting to punch through the target. You're really starting to punch harder. How do you feel like your punching power is coming along?
Oh, it's come a long way. Like before, I couldn't hurt these dudes. A lot of these big heavyweights, I'm hurting them, stopping a lot of these dudes don't even want to spar anymore. So like, it's definitely getting better. But like, one thing about me is I got fast feet, fast hands, and I don't want to take that away. You know? I don't want to take that away, and I don't want to lose that. So even if I'm coming forward and putting a lot of pressure, I'm still coming with that slick defense. You know, like James Toney always came forward, but always behind that shoulder.
He always made you pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what that's one of my main things. Like, you know, I'm starting to do a lot of weights now, but I'm still running 7-8 miles. You know, so that's what it takes. You know.
Like one of those fit fat guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the worst ones. The dudes who are chubby by nature but are actually really in shape. Those are the worst ones because they don't have as much muscles, so they're not gonna get tired as quickly.
Yeah, man. Like, and you know what? Like, I don't want to be considered that fat boy. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a compliment.
Nah, I know it. But like, I'm getting out of that, and I'm growing into like my man body now, and a lot of that baby fat's coming off, and I'm turning into a man now, you know?
Yeah. Voice is getting deeper too.
Yeah. You'll see in a year or two, like, it's gonna be a whole different Lorenzo.
Yeah. I mean, look, y'all can go see some of the older videos on the channel when Lorenzo was hitting the pads with Jeff and stuff. I mean, he's really, out of all the fighters in South Florida, he's probably become like one of the most improved over the last 2 years. Cause
2 years ago, bro, I was not good. I'll be honest with myself. I didn't consider myself good at all. I wasn't even a top 10 heavyweight amateur in the country, you know. And then I went, and 2 years later, or a year later, because it's already almost a year later, I became number 1 super heavyweight in the country.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you for the work, right?
you.
Thank you. When I see you, I'll
Take
text
care,
you.
take care.
Okay.
Oh, shit, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. We're doing an interview. We're cool. We're cool. I'll edit it. You're good. You're good. You're good. Take care, man. Take care.
He said you better get your ass.
That's what it is, though. It's Bay to Bay. They had a construction business going on. So, but yeah, the growth of Lorenzo has been exceptional, and you know, Lorenzo, like, I know there's a lot of, you know, great heavyweight talent. You know, is there anybody you look at, like, I know you're in the early stages of your career, but you ever look at these guys on TV and say, you know what, these guys can't beat me, these guys can't fuck with me, like,
bro, like, there's so many good heavyweights coming up right now, but like none of them are well-rounded. Look at Richard Torrez.
oh man, he's saying the names. He's
Look at
Richard
Richard
Torrez.
Torrez. He don't got no feet. He don't got no feet, no slick movement. He's stiff as hell.
I mean, Top Rank don't look after him. You saw the last guy he fought?
Yeah. I would have done the same thing to that dude.
Yeah.
Like those dudes, I'm not worried about. Like they'll come and I'll fight them, and when the contract comes, I'm gonna sign it real quick.
Ooh. Yeah.
Those type of dudes I'm not worried about. Like I'm not worried about the dudes that have a lot of power. The dudes that I'm looking at as hard competition are the dudes that can move.
Usyk, like the Usyks of the world,
exactly.
Guys like that.
The Tyson Furies, the Usyks, like it doesn't matter if they're 6'10", like that's not what scares me. Nothing really scares me. It's just the dudes that I gotta focus about are the dudes that have a lot of footwork, fast hands, good defense. You know, bro. I think a dude like Andy Ruiz, for me at least, is more dangerous than a dude like Deontay Wilder. You know?
Yeah, because the fast hand speed, the power. He's even starting to use his speed a little bit more now too.
But like a Deontay Wilder, if I slip that jab and go on the inside, could he really throw that right hand?
He wouldn't have much
You
space.
gotta be perfect for 12 rounds for sure.
Yeah.
But it's an easier game plan to accomplish than an Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, at least.
Do you think Andy Ruiz would beat him if they fought?
No.
No.
But like I say, style makes fights.
Yeah.
Styles make fights for sure.
And I think True School Sports, he's the truth. One of the best the best.
Ooh,
the
number one.
Number one.
Brandon, you've been there, man, and you're building up a good following with us.
Thank you.
And I'm proud to be a part of what you're doing too. You are spectacular, and
Thank you, man. All the best to True School Boxing and keep up the good work.